We all have different aspirations and goals in life, but there is one thing that we all share in common, and that is the desire for financial security. While some people seem to be born with a silver spoon in their mouth, others struggle to make ends meet. Have you ever wondered why some people are rich while others are poor? In this video, we'll be discussing the 7 things poor people do that the rich don't. Welcome to our channel, where we discuss all things related to personal finance, money management, and wealth building. In this video, we'll be exploring some of the habits and behaviors that are common among poor people and how they differ from those of rich people. By the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of how you can change your habits to achieve financial success. So, let's get started. Number 1. Poor don't save money. One of the biggest differences between poor and rich people is that poor don't save money. They often live paycheck to paycheck and don't have any savings to fall back on in case of an emergency. Unlike rich people, poor people don't make saving a priority, and they don't have a habit of living below their means. They don't save a portion of their income every month nor invest it in different assets such as stocks, real estate, and businesses. However, this behavior can be different between broke and poor. Dave Ramsey, the national best-selling author, once explained that the difference between broke and poor is attitude. This may come as a surprise to some, but it makes sense when you think about it. Attitude plays a crucial role in shaping our lives, and it can have a significant impact on our financial well-being. Let's take a closer look at what Dave Ramsey meant by this. Poor people, according to him, have a negative attitude towards money. They believe that money will be taken away from them, so they don't bother to save it. They also tend to waste the money they save or receive as a windfall on short-term pleasures because they don't think they can do better by doing anything else. On the other hand, broke people have a different mindset. They understand the value of money, and they know that saving is essential. They may not have much, but they are willing to sacrifice short-term pleasures to achieve long-term financial goals. They are willing to invest in themselves, whether that means finishing a challenging degree program or taking on a second job to get out of debt. Number 2. Poor people don't invest in themselves. Another common trait among poor people is that they don't invest in themselves. They lack the confidence to take risks, learn new skills, or pursue their passions. Instead of taking control of their lives, they choose to stay in their current low-paying job or bad relationship situations out of fear of failure or the unknown. By avoiding risks, they miss out on potential opportunities that can lead to a better life. Unlike the rich, they don't know the value of investing in themselves. They don't invest time to read books, attend seminars, and take courses to learn new skills, expand their knowledge, and develop their talents. Another reason poor people don't invest in themselves is that they focus on activities instead of looking for ways to improve their lives. They spend their money on material possessions or entertainment rather than investing in their personal growth. This can be a dangerous cycle, as it leaves them trapped in a life of financial struggle and limited opportunities. Number 3. Poor don't have a plan. Poor people tend to live in the moment and focus on their immediate needs without considering the long-term consequences of their actions. Unlike the rich who have a clear vision of where they want to be in the future, poor people don't set goals and don't have a roadmap to follow. They have dreams and aspirations, but without a plan, they often struggle to make them a reality. This lack of direction and focus can lead to a life of financial struggle and limited opportunities. Setting goals is essential for success, but it's something that many poor people struggle with. They may not have the skills or knowledge to set realistic and achievable goals, or they may not behave in their ability to reach them. Without clear goals, they may feel lost or directionless, making it difficult to take action towards a better future. Taking action is the final piece of the puzzle. Poor people may have goals and a plan, but they struggle to take the necessary steps to make them a reality. They may feel overwhelmed or discouraged, leading them to give up before they even start. The rich, on the other hand, take consistent and deliberate action towards their goals, even if it means taking small steps at a time. One factor that can make it difficult for some individuals to create goals and long-term plans is their lack of connection with their future selves. It may seem odd, but often we view our future selves as strangers. This emotional disconnect can result in a lack of concern for the future as we struggle to relate to the person we will become. However, research has shown that individuals who can visualize their future selves more vividly tend to save more money and make better decisions to prepare for that future. By connecting with our future selves and envisioning our desired outcomes, we can develop a greater sense of purpose and motivation to plan for and achieve our long-term goals. Number 4. Poor don't have a budget. Another common financial pitfall among poor individuals is their failure to establish and stick to a budget. They often spend money impulsively and without regard for their long-term financial well-being, which can lead to mounting debt and financial insecurity. Conversely, wealthy individuals understand the importance of budgeting and utilize this practice to achieve their financial goals. They track their income and expenses, ensuring they live within their means and allocate their resources wisely. One problematic behavior that poor people exhibit is overspending on items just because they are on sale. Although it may seem like a good deal at the moment, purchasing items we don't need or can't afford ultimately leads to financial distress. Conversely, rich people are more mindful of their spending habits and make informed decisions based on their budget and long-term financial goals. In addition, poor individuals may also struggle with impulsive buying, making purchases based on immediate desires or emotions rather than practicality. This tendency can further exacerbate their financial difficulties and hinder their ability to save and invest in their future. Rich people, on the other hand, are more disciplined in their spending habits, weighing the benefits and drawbacks of purchase before making a decision. Number 5. Poor don't surround themselves with successful people. Surrounding yourself with the right people can be one of the keys to success. It's been said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and this is especially true when it comes to financial success. Poor people tend to hang out with other poor people, which means they're not getting exposed to new ideas or new ways of doing things. They're not learning from people who have been successful, and they're not getting inspired to make changes in their own lives. Rich people, on the other hand, make a point of surrounding themselves with successful people. They seek out mentors and people who have achieved the kind of success they want for themselves. They're not afraid to ask for advice or to learn from others. They understand that success leaves clues, and they want to follow in the footsteps of those who have already achieved what they want. In addition, rich people tend to be more selective about the people they spend time with. They don't waste time on negative or toxic people who bring them down. Instead, they seek out positive and supportive people who will encourage and motivate them. They know that being around negative people can drain their energy and make it harder to stay focused on their goals. Number 6. Poor people don't take care of their health. Saying health is wealth is not just a cliche. Your health is the foundation upon which everything else in your life is built. Yet, many poor people neglect their health, and this can have serious consequences. They may have unhealthy habits such as smoking, excessive drinking, and consuming unhealthy foods. These habits can lead to a host of health problems such as heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. In contrast, rich people prioritize their health and well-being. They understand the importance of maintaining a healthy body and mind, and they take steps to ensure that they are doing just that. They exercise regularly, making time for physical activity in their busy schedules. They also make sure to consume healthy foods that fuel their bodies with the nutrients they need to thrive. Rich people also understand the importance of taking care of their mental health. They practice stress-reducing techniques such as meditation and prioritize self-care activities such as spa treatments or vacations to rejuvenate themselves. Some poor people are still not fully aware that investing in their health doesn't just benefit you physically and mentally. It also has financial benefits in the long run. Poor health can lead to medical bills and time away from work, which can negatively impact their financial stability. In contrast, prioritizing your health can lead to improved productivity and success in your career or business, which can lead to financial stability and abundance. Number 7. Poor people don't have a positive mindset. Having a negative mindset is a common trap that many people fall into, especially when they are facing financial difficulties. Poor people may feel that their circumstances are beyond their control, leading to feelings of anxiety, hopelessness, and defeat. This can lead to a cycle of negative thinking, making it harder for them to take action to improve their situation. On the other hand, rich people have a positive mindset that helps them navigate challenges and setbacks. They understand that setbacks are a natural part of the journey towards success, and they use these experiences to learn and grow. Instead of dwelling on their mistakes, they use them as opportunities to improve and do better next time. Having a positive mindset can also help you develop a can-do attitude that enables you to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. When you believe in yourself and your abilities, you're more likely to take risks and try new things. This can open up new opportunities for growth and success that you may have never considered before. This is something that poor people should learn and take into consideration if they want to achieve financial growth in the future. There you have it. It's clear that there are significant differences in the habits and mindset of poor people and rich people. While the factors that contribute to financial success can be complex and varied, there are some common traits that are evident among the wealthy. It's important to note that while these traits may be common among the wealthy, it's not a guarantee of financial success. There are many factors that contribute to financial success, including access to resources, opportunities, and luck. However, adopting some of these positive habits and mindsets can help anyone achieve greater success in their personal and professional lives. In the end, it's up to each individual to decide which path they will take. Will they continue to focus on scarcity, negativity, and self-doubt? Or will they adopt a mindset of abundance, positivity, and self-belief? The choice is theirs, but it's clear that the habits and mindsets of the wealthy can serve as a valuable guide for those who want to improve their financial status in the future. If you learned something from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content about economics and finance. And as always, thank you for watching.